I wanted to ask Munchie right when we start this episode off is how did he feel about this? Let me make sure I got the right author of this video that they did on you. Hood War Stories did a video on you, Munchie, and the title of it is "He Shot So Many Crips They Threw Parties When They Thought He Was Dead." The story of Munchie B. And I actually had a problem with this video. Because I feel like they're trying to get my boy indicted. It was just,
I didn't watch it. I just saw the title and the numbers. That thing was doing super dumb numbers.
It's almost at 200,000.
I saw it in the first couple hours, and it was like at 60, 70. So it was like obviously about to be one of them ones.
Yeah, and Munchie, before you react to it, I wanted to say that dude was saying allegedly, but then he used the word definitely regarding the L.A. County jail situation with Four-Leaf. And I believe we all know that you never had a physical altercation with Four-Leaf. Right or wrong?
Nah, I ain't never had nothing physical with him.
And I believe he even admitted that to Rockstar or someone else, that you and him never physically bumped heads.
He admitted that to almost every blood he came across. And then I don't know about Rockstar. But it's another neighborhood, Keyway. I don't know if he wanted his name said or whatever. Like, you know what I'm saying, like he running back, you know what I'm saying? But I do know me and him ain't never had nothing like that. But as far as the title, after I got shot, it was a lot of celebrating. And disappointed after I pulled through type.
That's crazy. I got a song that say I remember. And I got a line that say, on the five with big wine, getting hella faded. Heard the nigga ain't survived, so we celebrated.
Yeah, they went crazy on the internet and all the, you know what I'm saying? And it seemed like he got particulars because he go back to old tweets where a dude from Legend Crip said, whoever killed Munchie, I'm getting put on their hood and they is happy or whatever. So the title or whatever, but as far as that little dumbass reoccurring cloud, the little this peanut butter shit, like that part, yeah, that's fugazi. They didn't really have to throw Draco in there. I didn't even know. Well, I knew who he was, but I never had no interactions with Draco or no dislike against him into the untimely demise of the homie. So he ain't really a part of my story except for me just disrespecting him back on wax because he was being disrespectful. So he didn't really belong there.
Did you disrespect him on wax before Red Bull passed or after?
After.
Okay, so you had never even had you known who he was before Red Bull passed?
I know his music.
Okay.
Never been around a nigga, never like.
I agree with Melvin Banks. I don't think Munchie ever killed nobody.
Right.
Feel me?
It's all fairy tale stories.
Yeah, of course, man. Internet fables.
Yeah. But I bring this up because I feel there was a little bit of defamation in the video. And I know as a lot of LA dudes ain't really taking defamation serious. We talked about it before. I think you brought up an example of somebody saying something about you that was 1,001% inaccurate.
Yeah, Ho No Hundred, started my troll campaign in recent years because he just threw a big blatant lie upon my character that puts his character in a greater light than he deserves.
But he stopped repeating that lie though, right?
Yeah, it hasn't come up, but he's never corrected it or,
Yeah.
He said it, he told it tons of times.
But in terms of this video that they did on Munchie, I think he has grounds. But it doesn't seem like no one from LA, from the streets, no street dude is no, actually Big U filed he's filing something against No Jumper.
Right.
Yeah.
And I think at these days, it's one thing when you're talking about the legend of someone that once was and you're telling folklore. When you're talking about someone who's living in real time and you're implicating them in illegal things that can have current real-time ramifications, such as Loose Lips, Coochie Lips did Big U on No Jumper. The word Rico goes around very loosely these days. We see him stringing people together, 12 years in past conversations and connected things. I think it's very wise for individuals like Big U to get in front of that. If you really went through that with your legal expertise and feel Munchie has a claim, I think he may need to make steps to separate himself from any allegations that might wind you up in a trap.
Yeah, you'd have to list everyone out, because if you, let's say you did file a defamation against Hood War Stories, he's gonna say, well, 18 other people said this before I did, you know. So it's,
And I hate that we highlighting that title because I know his content been around, and it seems like he usually just goes and gets old cases and kind of goes through them that's already been adjudicated.
yeah, reading the police version of the case.
Yes, and he may be careless for our taste, but I don't think he had no ill intentions toward the homie. Do we know where he from?
Man, he never shows his face, or does he? I don't think he ever shows his face. I don't know who he is, but if someone decided to file a case against him, he'd have to show his identity. I don't even know where he's from. We don't know what he looked like. We don't know his name or where he's from. But everything is about, most of it is about L.A.
L.A. Yeah.
Yeah, it be running it back to. Is that one of the facts of the case? That might be another one.
Yeah, there's
a couple of them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's a couple of them. But right now, this is one of his biggest videos, Munch. That he's
Climbing up there.